Hey everybody, it's Chugga Conroy. Welcome back to more Paper Mario. It is now time to head out into Jade Jungle in search of the children. Ooh! Yeah, these things are, oh God. Tell us all about them. Why don't you, buddy? Hurt Plant. A nice pun of heart plant, but you'd be unlikely to know that unless you saw this daddle. Max HP 8, attack power 2, defense power 0. A hurt plant bites you, you'll be poisoned. Your HP will slowly fall with each turn. You'd better beat him as quickly as possible. Unless you can frequently restore your HP, you'll find yourself in trouble pretty fast. So we have enemies that inflict status. I'm gonna open up with Chill Out. Muscular has an excellent status move. It is the only debuff in the entire game that is 100% accurate and no enemy is immune. This is a universal -3 attack against regular enemies and bosses alike. Well, it still poisoned me, I just didn't take damage. Bonk. You can't poison me, I'm already poisoned. Yo, you're double poisoned, he says. I'll take a quick hammer right here. 2 damage. Oh, I don't have any attacking, but we gotta swap around our badges. What is this, man? I don't think anybody can get the, maybe Bombette can get the kill this turn? Power Bomb? It's so rare that I ever use this move because it's so much FP, yes! Damn, the enemies are already giving 1 star point, that is pretty funny. What can I say? I like battling enemies. I had 19 unused badge points. No, and one of the, I had Spin Smash on. No wonder this was bad. Okay, what do I want here? Okay, we gotta work on this. There's this particular badge setup that I like a lot for this place. You bet we're doing 2 power pluses, and all or nothing, and we're gonna see HP drain for the first time. Speedy Spin can go because this jungle's not exactly the most open area for spin dashing. So instead I want Zap Tap. And I'll ditch Dodge Master for, let's say Power Bounce. And I think I Spy for Quake Hammer. Believe it or not, despite the cut to my attack, HP Drain pairs very well with Power Bounce. We are poised and ready for battle. This just so happens to, oh boy, okay. This is one of my favorite enemy names, and I suspected this might be one of those. Ambush! This is an ambush. Ambushes pretend to be bushes and wait for unaware prey. Did I say ambush? Max HP 8, attack power 3, defense power 0. Their bites are sometimes poisonous, so be careful. If you get poisoned, your HP will gradually fall. Your situation could become critical unless you restore your HP as soon as possible. Let's clear them out as soon as possible, okay? Use your most powerful attack, why don't you? So, in this battle, I'm just gonna open up by doing a Quake Hammer to spread some damage around. Not exactly the fast option, and my, oh. Maybe I do need Dodge Master. So HP Drain reduces attack power by 1, and in turn you recover HP, but it's per hit on the enemy. So if I were to say go for a Power Bounce right here, I don't do quite as much damage. But because I did 5 hits in that attack, I'm back up to full health. If you cannot take out a healthy group of enemies in 1 turn and you're worried about getting hurt, this is the badge for you. I spoke my piece on it earlier about how it's really bad early game, and it's because you're just not hitting for a lot of damage then anyway. If you got any kind of multi-hit attack, thanks, buddy. Any kind of multi-hit attack at all to finish an enemy, always go for it. 14 damage on this little tiny bush. There, I'll take 2. So that way you always get the most possible health back. Self-healing is a whole type of build that we haven't really seen yet. And it synergizes positively with Mario having high attack, and it is a legitimate valid strategy. Get back here this instant, you little ingrates! Well, hey you, down there! Look up here if you hear me! Oh, this is so embarrassing. I'm stuck in this tree. Can you help me out somehow? I am so sorry I made you smoke. I don't know why, you just always looked that way to me as a kid. Come on now, try harder. This feels like it would hurt so bad if you were a fish. Oh, phew, I'm saved. I feel like one big ache. Maybe because you're not in water? Thanks for getting me out of that tree. I think I'll be okay now. Oh, I was chasing those naughty little Yoshi boys, and I fell into their trap. They threw you into a tree to get you out of the picture. Don't they know how dangerous it is to go into the jungle? I have to find them before they get in too deep. As for you, you'd better get back to the village too. It's dangerous out here. Why on earth did you come to the jungle anyway? Oh. Well, so, you're looking for those little rascals as well. Then I don't see why we don't just look for them together. They really don't understand the dangers of the jungle, so we gotta find them somehow. Oh my, how impolite. I haven't even asked for your name. What is it, pray tell? Mario? Oh. Mario, huh? Well, I've never heard of you before. You must be from far away or something. Enjoy the lovely Lava Lava Island. That's what I'd usually say to a visitor anyway. But first, could you help me find these boys? Sushi joined your party! Press C down on platforms at the water's edge to ride her across the water. If you press C down again while riding her, she'll dive deep for a short time. While in battle, she can jump attack with belly flop or douse enemies with her squirt ability. Sushi is a great party member, but she's also probably the buggiest. Her attacks, they're a little better than I think the developers intended, and her field skill of crossing the water, while cool, there's a lot of glitches that enable you to like swim on land and get to places you're not supposed to go with her. We'll be going over all that, believe me. Hey, buddy. I want to get your seed. Yo, what's up? Thanks for waking me. This island's so nice, isn't it? It's the perfect place for napping. Perfect temperature. I'm a bulb. My job is to fill the world with flowers. Nice, huh? I want you to take this seed. Or rather, that's what I want to say to you. A lot of people seem to be talking like that lately. Unfortunately, the seed isn't quite ready yet. Don't worry though, it'll be ready anytime. Waiting in such a warm, comfy place can't be all bad, right? Come grab the seed later. I'm pretty generous, so I'll be here giving stuff to people. I love that tropical climate where it's the perfect temperature and you can't tell if it's a hot or cold or not. It just feels right and like there is no temperature and everything just exists right. I felt this in Hawaii. I felt this in actually pretty close to home lately. It's just been the right temperature in these like wintry months. I've been just so happy that we've had that. Well, now we can progress. What were you doing to that pole, good sir? What? He's actually pelvic thrusting on it. No, that wasn't what you were doing. He does that and then he looks embarrassed. Do it. No. I saw you. Don't think I don't see you. Here, I'm gonna hide in the leaves so he doesn't know I'm here. He humps it, it's weird. I don't know why he does that. And he looks embarrassed afterwards, that makes me think it's intentional. There's a Yoshi Kid up there. I think what I want to do here, Zap Tap's not gonna help us against this guy, so instead, I'm gonna take Spike Shield, wherever that is. It's pretty close to the bottom, it's very situational. God, feeling fine is 3 badge points. I was just thinking that I would like to have that with all the poison enemies that we've already run into. Group focus, spoke positively of that. Okay, you don't first strike, I swore you did. I don't think I'm thinking of another game either. So I wanted to show that spear guys, when they are holding their spears up, they indeed count as spiked enemies, and Spike Shield enables you to deal with them. Wow, he's already dead. HP drain, activating. And Goombalino, how about you come out here and tell us all about this Speargalino? This is a spear guy. Spear guys are relatives of shy guys. They live in the jungles. Max HP 7, attack power 3, defense power 0. You'll get hurt if you attack with the hammer while they're pointing the spear at you. Yeah, you get skewered nuts. You'll also get hurt if you try to jump on them when the spear's pointing upward. Pay attention to the position of their spears while we attack. Oh yeah, they also sometimes call in reinforcements. After they throw up their spears, they'll become ordinary shy guys. Yeah, they're kind of unorthodox spiked enemies. And their attack right in the freaking nuts! What is that? I guess Spike Shield doesn't protect it because your feet aren't in there, but it's always been so funny to me how they just skewer you right in the freaking nuts. I don't know why. You know what? Screw it. I'm doing this right now. I know it's a stupid move. I know it doesn't really mean anything, but we're gonna summon Muscular right here because I love this detail so much. I'll head bonk you just so we do a little bit of damage. And now watch this. Balls of steel. Just looking at Mario completely unfazed by the fact that an enemy is just hitting, it is just, you know, making kebabs out of his freaking nuts right there. I don't know, just seeing him not take damage from it. That happened to me when I was a kid where the spell activated right when this enemy was going to attack me, and I flipped out, just rolling on the floor when that happened. I think I even had a friend over and he was freaking out with me. It was great. This is Power Quake badge. Greatly damage all enemies on the ground or ceiling. So HP plus, I can't imagine what these Yoshi Kids were thinking playing in a place like this. I'm not surprised though. Kids, kids what? Kids, always up to something. Besides, it's natural to want to go on an adventure. You're a fine one to talk, buddy. I'm going to be putting that on a second. That freaking flower back there, I got a story about that too, and I'm really excited to tell it, but I'll save it here for a minute whenever we're actually close to one. Looks like we got a fight coming up. I can't pause while I'm on the water. Hello, yes. I definitely want to get that. We want to see Sushi in battle at least once. It's so rare that we ever have partners join us, then get to see them in the same video that they debuted in, so it's kind of nice it's actually getting to happen for a change. Quake Hammer, you've served us well for 4 chapters now. You joined us right at the beginning of chapter 2. I think it's time for you to go. Spike Shield can go 2, and in its place, Power Quake is only 2 badge points. I get filler badges with this build. Deep Focus, sure. All right, Spear Gun. I am not so good at this, but that's okay, because we got a new party member to see. Sushi sort of just has an attack for every situation. Belly Flop is a jump attack with the action command of a hammer. If you have trouble with the jumping, maybe on a newer TV or something of that nature, it could be a good thing to be aware of. Yes, I'm going to chill out again because this is a great situation for it and I can take the opportunity to heal up with HP drain. Also, I get to see the thing more, and there's also another attack they have that we haven't seen. Boom, boom, boom. That attack is just so good. Balls of steel. Balls of steel. Balls of steel. Thank you. I am actually 5 years old. The Quake Hammer badge. This is 2 BP and 4 FP. In return for 4 base damage on every single enemy. It is awesome. This thing is so powerful. It pierces defense just like regular Quake Hammer does. It doesn't get risen by any kind of upgrade, which is kind of bad, but really just like, it's such good damage for the price. You might as well just swing at pretty much everything as long as it's on the floor, as long as it's on the floor or ceiling, and it'll be good. There's one of those attacks that we haven't seen. They can call for help from other spear guys, and they will have all their health back. In a situation such as this, I think I'll jump on you to just quickly take you out. Yeah, 4 damage, I get back 2 HP. Which I didn't need. And Cooper, yeah, you can just finish the day. This was meant to be Sushi's day, but it's okay. Did not mean for that to rhyme. Those are the best ones. It would be really funny if Spike Shield protected you from their attack in the front. Take that. Thankfully, the trees don't kill you. Oh, but that does. I have always disliked these enemies. They scared me so much as a kid. They are so frightening looking and the way they hiss at you. Ugh, I don't like it. Here's our super block. I still know of another one of these beyond what we found and I can't use it yet. Sushi. Oh, no. I wanted to actually read what it said because it gives you a nice distinct. She'll master water block to increase Mario's defense power. See what I mean about just her having an ability for every situation? Yeah, it's all coming together now, isn't it? And there that goes. She is now super rank. Barely spent any time normal rank at all. Before we go onward, I want to go down this way over to this dock. Boo-hoo! Aw, there's somebody crying. Oh, here we go. Okay. So this thing. You get a coin out of it. So this is a flower that is shaped like a horn. And yeah, you can just keep getting coins out of it. I misinterpreted this model so badly as a kid. I'm gonna put like a CRT filter over the screen right now so that you can kind of see it, or at least blur the footage just so it looks like that. So I thought that this was a robin growing out of the ground on the end of a stem. So you see, like right there, it's like the beak. I thought this black area was the eye. I thought that the tint on the front of it was the red breast of the robin, and then the dark area was the wing, and those were brown feathers. And then on top of that, it makes this sound. That sounds vaguely bird-like, doesn't it? I thought it was just video games being video games. I thought it was just freaking weird, you know? Okay, so, oh wow, that's more enemies than I thought. Okay, well, let's go ahead and start up. Do 6 damage across the board. Unfortunately, that means that you don't have anything that you can do this turn, so I guess we're just gonna focus. I am absolutely getting poisoned here in a second, because wow, this is a lot of enemies. Zap Tap is another badge that's really, really good to have in Jade Jungle. It's just the right place where a lot of enemies can make a lot of physical contact. I can't afford that. Maybe I think it's time to just belt out an item here. Thunder Rage it is. Gonna have to recover my FP if I want to actually show things. Things are starting to consume more FP. I am feeling a slight pinch from that. Badge points are not always the best thing to go for. And then... that was so scary. We were playing hide and seek and there was this weird plant and it trapped me here. Sushi, you were right. This jungle's really dangerous. I'm sorry I disobeyed you. Apparently he's Canadian. Thanks for coming to get me. I'm going home now. He's even the colors of the flag. I didn't intend that. Okay. So as we go on, we want to go here, and this is a nice secret little grotto that's connected directly to the place where you find the whale. So this is a nice place where you can just get around. Healing for free here. These plants will never harm you. I thought there was something with WAD in this area, but I suppose not. So I think we're good to go back. Oh, it's over here. You can access this sooner, it's just that the bushes won't move out of the way. That M bush right over there will not count. Oh, it's this room. That's why I thought it. I just had the spacing slightly wrong. Sush. Let's go ahead and go over. Nope, no. Cool. And what? You tell us that we can get a Thunder Rage. That's kind of funny. Hit that. I don't need to fight every single enemy. I think we're pretty good there. And over this way, what do we got? Your money or your life! He takes away 1 HP in exchange for giving you 1 coin. You do get that coin, it's just, you know, it's not exactly great. Over there, that propeller, fright jar. Yeah, the propeller fright jar. That propeller flower. I demonstrated it earlier, and in rooms like this that have enemies, those things are sadly a little on the buggy side. If you were to get a first strike with Cooper or Bombette while you're on top of that, and so you get into a battle while you're standing on top of it, the game gets confused, and when you get out of the battle, it'll soft lock you. This actually happened to one of my friends as a kid when he was playing through my copy of the game over at my house, and I felt so bad for him. But yeah, I kind of also, he was always upgrading his badge points and showing me the merits of that, and I told him he was playing the game wrong, so I was always kind of, you know, in so much pain as I watched him play. Hey, you guys, okay. I've been waiting to find you guys. You guys were, I keep calling them you guys. They were on the very first screen with Colorado, and we went all this time without seeing them again. Jungle Fuzzy. Jungle Fuzzies are very similar to other fuzzies, but they live in the jungle, so that's the name. Max HP 7, attack power 2, defense power 0. They cling to you, suck out your HP, and add it to their own. What a sleazy move. They won't stop clinging to you unless you tear them off with an action command. They also occasionally divide, so let's beat them before they get the chance. These guys are kind of tough. I'm gonna just give them the chance to attack me right here because I don't want to just be a total jerk to them, but they're yet another reason that I recommend Zap Tap highly. HP drain, okay, I'm gonna be extra juicy for you. Oh, you gotta, oh yeah, this is a unique action command, that's right. As long as you're good, they shouldn't be able to get you more than once. I don't think you can avoid damage altogether. If you can, let me know, because I am just not that good of a masher. Gotcha, good. Yeah, pretty hard to avoid damage, wouldn't you say? I can't Quake, I'm just finding myself low on FP so much. I know how to do this turn. Cooper, you do Power Shell. And I just so happen to have one more Thunder Rage that I have so rightfully earned. Eat it, nerds! I always mistake these guys for Flower Fuzzies, thinking that they steal your FP, but that's in future games in the series. They just happen to look a lot like Flower Fuzzies, and they're found in a tropical area just like those are, so I mistake them. Unused in the code is an enemy called an Aqua Fuzzy. They were just an unused palette swap. There are no underwater areas in the final game, so I guess they just didn't belong anywhere. Maybe they were planned for Toad Town tunnels. I'm not really sure. Now that we've seen all the enemies, I think I can take off a few things. I'm making the difficult executive decision to get rid of Quick Change. You can't have every single good badge on at the same time. This is something that I prefer the most about Paper Mario 1 compared to any later game in the series, actually. The fact that you really can't have every good badge at once because your BP is hard capped at 30, and that's nowhere near enough to have every good effect on at the same time. You can't be all powerful. You have to make sacrifices. You have to decide what Mario is going to do and have a clear direction with it so your badges have synergy. You can't just be all powerful all the time. This place is pretty dark, wouldn't you say? We could use what? Or, come on. Come on, I know that there's a thing here. Yes, okay. Get on top of this, get on top of that, go up. It's dark, I'm scared. Cooper can't act like a flint on that rock, so what it is. And that, my friends, is the third and final time Watt is ever required for anything. Already! There was this flower that spun around, and I thought it was way cool, so I got on it, and then I spun around and around, and I was up in the air and flying, and I ended up here in this tubular place. I didn't know how I got here. It was dark and scary, and I couldn't find a way out. Thanks for coming to get me out of here. I could see how to get out now, so I'm going straight home. May he not get eaten on the way back. Is there anything beyond this rock, maybe? This is a pretty remote room, so I just want to make sure that I comb it extra thoroughly before we go anywhere. Went all around it, even used I Spy to make sure that there were no hidden star pieces. There was nothing of the sort. So, that is 2 Yoshi Kids down, a brand new partner who we've seen of some capabilities of, not quite all of them. I think we're doing great. Next time on Paper Mario, we press on through the jungle, and we're gonna have Sushi be more of a shining star. We'll have to because I don't have Quick Change on. See you guys then.